Live from Plymouth, Massachusetts, Resort and Casino, it's Coach Capon and the Cottons. And as you might have seen, we're actually at the John Gallo Ice Arena in Bourne. Tonight, it's a doubleheader for Plymouth South High School. Girls varsity hockey, boys varsity hockey, getting it on. Girls versus Bishop Fenwick High, boys versus Westboro High. This is going to be a fun night for everybody. Normally, sports are held on saturation Saturdays, sports saturation Saturdays. So this is a little deviation because it's really good news for Plymouth. Alas, the evil people inside this building are prejudiced against little soft, furry things. So for the rest of the night, you'll have to suffer without seeing a lot of the Cottons. Say goodbye, Evan. We're at Gallo Arena in Bourne, where the girls varsity hockey team from Plymouth South High School, Plymouth, Massachusetts, is taking on Bishop Fenwick High tonight. This is a great match, a doubleheader for Plymouth South, as the boys will be taking on another team later on. Regardless of the outcome tonight, Plymouth South's varsity girls team, co-op with North, is stacked with underclassmen. So while they might be fine senior leadership, it's going to be a long time coming that they keep returning for these types of nights. The game's already started for Plymouth South varsity girls, and I've bumped into one of the parents, Cassie. Hi, Cassie.
Hi.
You have a daughter in this match?
Yep, my daughter Haley, she's a junior, number 10.
Oh my God, that's amazing. And these are your two daughters as well?
Yep, that's Abby and Maeve.
Oh, that's so cool. I was wondering, how do you feel about having your daughter playing hockey? Do you get nervous?
No, not at all. She loves it. She started skating. She wanted to figure skate, but at figure skating lessons, they were like, you're better off with hockey. So she stuck with hockey. She's been playing for about 7 years. That's
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great. What's your most memorable moment, the biggest moment this season for her that you think sticks out in your mind? Is there a game or a highlight? A moment with the team?
I would say probably 2 games. She scored her first goal of the season, so she was pretty psyched with that. Gallo happens to be her lucky rink, so we're crossing our fingers that she might score again tonight.
Excellent. Hey, you mind if I ask the little one, your younger daughter, a quick question?
No problem.
How do you feel about your older sister playing?
I really like her. She inspired me to play hockey. I just could never get into it, so I tried. I just couldn't. But I feel like definitely she's really inspired me to like more things than just hockey.
Are you proud of her?
I am very.
So what else are you proud of her for then?
Well, she's an amazing artist, and
Does she draw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, she inspires me to like get better at stuff I like to do because she really likes to do that. So.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you're here supporting our little one. I hope you have fun tonight watching it. Thanks again. This is Coach Capon and the Cottons for 1620.news.
That was awesome.
Plymouth South varsity girls hockey is deep on the bench and deep in the stands. That's one whole side of the Gallo Arena filled with Plymouth South, Plymouth North girls varsity hockey fans. If low numbers in the box for the team and low numbers in the stands mean anything about scoring goals, although it's 0-0, it could be a bloodbath. The ferocity of hockey fans and parents is notable as some of the most aggressive. But this place is pin drop quiet when a player hits the ground in injury. That's the reverence for athleticism. I'm with James Lopes from Plymouth South Varsity Boys High School Hockey, and we're at Gallo Arena for the playoffs tonight. James, tell me something. How psyched are you tonight for the game?
I'm definitely excited. I've been looking forward for the last week and a half for this game.
You been able to sleep at all?
Here and there, not really.
Am I ruining your mojo?
Nope, you're good.
All right, cool. Hey, I was wondering, which of your teammates do you really want to see step up tonight and make the impact?
It'd be pretty cool to see the underclassmen step up, and because we have some talented underclassmen, so we'll see what happens.
So you don't like the old people?
No, I'm not worried about the
Easy, present company included. So.
Yes.
Last question of the night. What are you going to do to impact the game tonight?
Not take a shift off, work every shift.
Excellent. Thanks a lot. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
I'm with Coach Steve White from Plymouth South High School, the boys varsity coach for his 6th season in the program. He's in the playoffs tonight. Coach, I want to ask you, what is your proudest moment for the program this year?
Proudest moment for the program this year. You know what? Believe it or not, my proudest moment was probably what I think was our best game. Was actually a loss. It was a 1-0 loss to Marshfield High School. They're high up in the rankings for Division I. Probably the toughest team we played in the regular season. And just the way the boys rallied and played against a good, tough team, it was very encouraging to see. And despite the fact that it was a loss, it was a game that really told me, this group could do something special. And yeah, it was a great game.
You're foreshadowing my last question, but let me ask you the second question. Who stepped up in practice this week you hope gives you good minutes tonight? Who's going to surprise the fans?
We throughout the season, we don't have any huge, 30 goal scorers or anybody that's our offensive output is pretty well spread out throughout the team. I'm hoping I'm hoping for the best out of each and every kid. Each kid has a different job. At this point in the season, they know their roles. They've embraced their roles. So if each kid can execute their job well, we'll have a very good chance.
Finally, Coach, just win, lose, or draw. What will mean your team executed your strategy to your satisfaction?
Ultimately the goal is to win the game. But if we go hard every shift and we play within our systems and do the things we've been talking about, that's really all you can ask for. And anything after that is, if you do all those things well, typically the result is favorable. But outside of that, it's kind of uncontrollable. So if you can control those factors, which are controllable factors, you see how the cards fall, and that's the best you can hope for.
Hey, thanks a lot. Play well, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Late in the third period, 1 minute left. Plymouth South scores a game-tying goal. This thing's going to overtime. Otherwise, it'll be a real heartbreaker for someone if it ends too quickly. The boys varsity cheered on the girls. As the time regulation gets closer to the end, each squad supporting each other. A last-minute goal for Bishop Fenwick in overtime sends Plymouth South to the lockers unhappy. Quiet bench is not a good end to a game. Good season, lot to build on, deep program to go next year. Expect them back here. Hey everybody, this is Coach Capon with Mike McCosh, the girls varsity hockey coach for Plymouth South High. He's in his 30th year of coaching hockey and another successful season for the girls program. Coach, what are you most proud about for the season with the girls?
I'm proud that they never panicked and they never gave up. They tried to give it everything they had every game, and today we got the short end of the stick, but they played their hearts out.
You guys are deep in your program. Do you expect to be back here next year?
We do. We love tournament, and we want to be back.
What are you going to say to your staff seniors?
I'm going to thank them. I'm going to thank them for the heart, dedication, and determination that they gave us all year long for the last 4 years.
Great message. Thanks, Coach. Boys hockey, Plymouth South High versus Westboro High. First round of the playoffs, this is going to be a big match. The guys are excited, saw them cheering on the girls. This double program single night event is special. That's why we're here. This is good news. Even though it was a tough night for Plymouth Public Schools on the rink for the girls' varsity hockey team, the Cottons stepped out to give them some comfort as they came onto the bus. The game ran so late that I had to get the boys home early. The Cottons, that is, not the boys hockey team. But they'll be glad to be back in action on Saturday. Plymouth South High School beat Westboro 1-0. Look for another round of great game in round 2. Go support your team.